Alright, wanted to make a video about my new challenge that I've started. Um, I'm a week into it now, but vegetarian diet. So the idea of at least attempting or trying vegetarian is not new to me. Uh, I've actually had interest in it for a couple years, but uh, my girlfriend is actually was kind of influential in that decision. She's not a vegetarian either, but she was always big on eating a lot of fruits and vegetables. So we kind of, excuse me, we kind of partner up and started about a week ago with a lot of vegetables. So she likes to cook and stuff, so she would do the vegetables, and we'll have our salads. And went grocery shopping, and we found a lot of plant-based foods and stuff. You know, like plant-based patties, a lot of ramen, pasta. Just yesterday found plant-based sausage. So it's a lot of interesting stuff. So far it hasn't been as difficult as I thought it would be, like transitioning. So right now I'm having fun with it. It is raining here in Tampa, so it's it's kind of off and on today. But the reason why I wanted to start it because it's a challenge. Not a hard challenge, but you know, when you're not accustomed to change, or you're accustomed to eating, you know, what you want to eat, not like it's all unhealthy, but you know, you have certain foods that you stick with, and certain other foods you may not eat as much of. But yeah, so far so good. You know, the vegetables are really good because you can cook them a certain way and still have flavor. It's not just like all bland. Now, as far as the salads, I know vegetarian there's no meat, but I do have some bacon bits, real bacon bits, the little small, tiny bacon bits. I have the salad toppings, croutons, the onions, and like the deli meat, the ham and the turkey. I kind of cut a little bit of that up. So I'm taking little shortcuts, but the stuff that I already had before I started, and I don't want it to go bad. So, and how I look at it is that it's not like red meat. You know, it's like thin sliced ham and turkey. So I figured, hell, I'll just use it up, you know, cut it up a little bit, add it to the salad, sprinkle it here and there. So yeah, I'm having fun with this. I'm not saying that I'm gonna stick with this, like completely don't eat meat anymore, but right now I'm enjoying it. I know it's doing my body really really well. As far as how I feel, I mean, like, I feel good eating it, but I haven't quite noticed anything different yet as far as you know, my energy level or anything like that. But I do know, oh, I did notice that that you poop a lot more, you know, do the number 2. And from what I found on Google and YouTube, it's because of the fiber in the vegetables. So so yeah, I do know that like on the inside, of course, like everything's been cleansed out, you know, almost like more pure, you know, detox and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, I'm having fun with it. Like, just for today, I just had a salad. I just finished the salad a few minutes before I started this video. For dinner, I'm gonna have roasted vegetables with shrimp and scallops. But more vegetables than the shrimp and the scallop. So that's what I'm gonna have for dinner, and you know, that and my water. I still drink I drink a gallon of water a day. Now, drinking a gallon of water a day is not new, but it's something that I still do. So I feel pretty good, just like knowing that all those, that, you know, the healthy changes, you're reducing your risk and your body is gonna reward you for that. So, so yeah, I'm just a week into it now. So I've really it hasn't even been a struggle. It's actually been a pretty fun week. A couple years back, when I was in the National Guard, this guy that was in my unit, he was a vegetarian. Wait, no, let me say, yeah, he was. I think he was more vegan because he didn't. I think he was like strict, no meat, anything. But it was a couple years ago. But I remember when I was talking to him, and I said, "What's the biggest thing about being a vegan?" He said, planning your meals ahead of time. He said, you don't want to be in a position where you're out and about. Let's say you're driving down the road and you see a bunch of restaurants, and you know, it's all the burger places, chicken places, you know, all the meat places. So he said you don't want to ever be caught hungry and not have your meal prepared already, because when you don't have your meals planned out, you know, you don't want to eat off of impulse. So I still remember that to this day, and I thought it was pretty interesting that he said that. So now that I'm kind of like starting my journey with it, not so much vegan, but vegetarian, with a little tiny bit of, you know, bacon bits with a salad and a little deli ham and turkey sandwich meat, but thin slice. You know, it kind of made sense, like, because, like, obviously, you know, you're not eating meat anymore per se, but you want to make sure that when you're hungry that you got something to turn to. Obviously, fruits and vegetables are great. My girl, like I said, a lot of this it's easier for me because my girlfriend's already been doing this stuff. Fruits and vegetables. But a lot of times before, she would never like finish it completely before it actually like started going bad. So now that I'm actually participating with these meals, you know, we're able to eat it up quicker, and nothing go to waste. So, so I think that's about all I got. I just, like I said, I'm a week into this vegetarian diet. So I don't have any real reason as far as like religious or anything that I got against meat. It's just a challenge for me. I like challenges. So just like a couple years ago, when I came across the drink a gallon of water a day challenge. It was a 30-day challenge. You know, the first week it was hard because I've always drank water, but I didn't drink that much. That's double. That's kind of like your 16 glasses instead of your 8 glasses a day. So that's double. But after the first week, it got easier and easier. Like, to go from the beginning of the morning, something weighing, a jug of water weighing 8.5 pounds, drinking on that all day, and then to just get to the end of the day and turn it upside down, and, you know, nothing comes out. You know, went from 8.5 pounds down to 0. So, and then just to be able to refill it up and do it again the next day. So I also think with doing the gallon of water, that it actually is beneficial for this diet too, because it keeps me fuller longer. You know, you think about 8.5 pounds of water a day, you know, drinking all day long, you know, it's going through your system. You know, it kind of curbs those hunger pains. So, so yeah, I think this is really working out for me pretty good. So, so yeah, I'm enjoying it, and it's not as hard as I thought. So even if I want to go to McDonald's, you know, they do have a fish sandwich, so you know, I don't have to get the you know, the McDouble or the Big Mac or anything like that. Not that I go to McDonald's like that, but it's just an example. So there's always gonna be an alternative food item, you know, that I can choose from. So y'all looking forward to that, and I get ready to start on week 2. You know, I really feel like I can keep this up for the long term. But for right now, I'm just gonna roll with it. So far so good.